What is up, my guys? It is your boy Patrick here, and I'm coming to you with another coaching video. But today, it's not me. It's Chris Plays. It's a guy I ran into in ranked. He wanted some tips, some advice to get better at Ash because he saw me popping off. I'm just kidding, but so here I am. Really cool guy. He wants to improve. So, as y'all know, I'm waiting for this rude game to stop interrupting me. But you know me. If you want help, if you want to get better, I'm always here. I love to help people, especially since, you know, when I came to Paladins and I started grinding really hard, I looked for advice and I got it, you know, so I want to pay it forward, and I really want to show people that if you want to get better, you can. Alright, so without further ado, let's start talking about your loadouts, your responsibilities this game, and how I would play if I was the Ashe. Alright, so, loadout, HP 1, Percussion 1, Gatecrasher 4 for CD Reduc, Vanguard 4, and Indomitable 5. This build is perfectly okay. This is a really good battering ram build. Specifically on this map, I like to run Slugshot. I think Slugshot is amazing on certain maps. Battering ram is really good because it allows you to get up and personal and bully people out. But you don't need it all the time. I think the range really helps a good amount of the time too, especially on wide open maps, because it allows you to play in different ways. You can't corner peek and corner spam the way you can with battering ram because it's the AoE, but you can outrange people. You can poke them from angles they don't expect it from. You can play different angles. So if I were you and I was playing here, I would go slug. But battering ram is okay no matter where you go. It's just personal preference depending on the map. Looking at the enemy team comps, it doesn't look like you're gonna have a hard matchup. I think Koa is the weakest he's ever been since he was created, so he shouldn't be too much of a problem, especially with a build like this. Who the hell runs hard in 3? But, oh my god, that build's horrible. Dredge should be bullying him. But, in 4, Earth Splitter Rum, you know, so these guys aren't going to be too much of a problem. The Genos will probably give you the Genos and the Andrew will probably give you the most headaches. But you should be able to bully the Leon. So if I'm you, my thought process is I want to force out Leon. I want to get picks on the Genos, and then after, if I can get Andrew, I get them. Tanks last. I don't care about tanks. I want to bully out their backline. That's what Ashe does really well. She closes the gap, and she creates a lot of pressure. So, buying caught first is good. Nothing else you need to buy, really, so we can just save credits. When I'm rolling out here, what I like to do as Ashe is I like to roll out towards the middle. The reason for that being is you have 2 little walls you can play behind, and it allows you to kind of assess the situation before you go in. So as the Ashe player, what I want to do is I want to figure out where Vivian's at, and whatever side she's playing on, that's the side I want to go to, right? Because if you go left and Vivian goes right, now you have to commit CDs to cross, or you got to waste your time crossing, right? So I would probably just stay middle. So it's a shorter rotation from there. All right. I like that you're looking back. It shows that you have awareness of your team and that you want to know people are behind you. As you can see, your healer is far back, so you might not want to engage right away, right? So to use this time to corner peek, which you can do from right here, and figure out where the Vivian's at, right? So I want you to figure out where she's at. Right here, you see that you probably saw that she was top right. I'm not sure, but you can hear that the ROM's underneath you. So yeah, but as you can see, Vivian's right side, like I said. And now to get to where you're gonna have to dash across, or you're gonna have to drop this way and rotate to here, or play here and spam and try to make your way to here to get up. But it's really hard compared to you come down mid. I'm on the wall. I'm on the wall. I'm on the wall. I see Vivian top right. Okay. Mount. Now you're in her face. Need some damn water. I don't think you need to drop there right away. Oh, I think you can spam out the Andrew without dropping, and then while you're rotating, and then look for a clear dash through here. But yeah, I think that's fine. It's not horrible. You're here. All right. So you've dashed onto the Vivian. You have Vanguard. You have Vanguard DR. And you still have your knockback, and you have your shield. She has shield up. You're not knocking her back unless you get a really good angle on her feet, which it's not because you're too close. So I want you to, as soon as you dash there, if you connect, good, whatever. I want you, after like a second, to use your shield because the DR, you want the DR to do some work. and then you throw the shield down, it gets you out of caught, and then you take that fight. Because if you're up in her face like this, you don't do anything because of the shield, and she's already taken away half of your HP, right? So a shield here would have been really nice. And now you shield. You don't have enough ammo to really fight this. You should get the pick on the Genos. Oh, nice, good. All right. So at least you got a trade before you died, but you probably could have taken that fight a little better. All right. So now that you're dead, what should you be thinking about? Depending on you shouldn't have the credits for caught 2, but you should be thinking about retouching, right? Because you and Maeve are going to be the retouchers for the most part, depending on if Barrick needs to get CDs or blah blah things like that. So we think about how can you retouch the point without committing cooldowns, right? So yeah, you don't have enough, so you're coming out. So right here, I would lurk left side, right? Because I want to look for a touch. It's already 70%. I want to start looking for a touch here. So I would go left. The reason for that being is if I can go left, right, and I can chill here, then I can start walking forward, right? You can get a touch with your mount at like 87, get off. If they don't notice you, you can get another touch, right? Or you can get like a touch, and then you can reposition this way, right? Or you know, you can do a lot of cool things depending on where they're playing. But trying to touch without using a CD, without using CDs is really good, because what that allows you to do is touch, and then when you fully engage, you have everything to fight. Instead of, let's say you come this way or middle, and you dash on. Now you don't have your dash, which is your most important tool, and you end up getting killed for it. So right here, you're peeling for the right side, which would be good if it wasn't for the fact that they have so much point cap. So now you're forced to commit your dash because you need to get the touch. Now you're not gonna have dash here. You're gonna get hooked, and now you're gonna use your shield, but it's already too late. You get lifted, burned. You see what I'm saying? So since you committed your dash, you didn't have DR to fight that. Even though they had lift, you know, you could have found a way to get your dash off. You're respawning. Got 300 credits, not enough for anything else. You're coming back. Right here, I want you to assess where you need to go. You go right side. Right, Tiandra's low. Makoa's absolute. I want you to start looking at the Koa. He dashes away. They only have a Genos pocket, so there's nothing. There's no way he can save himself. I want you to insta dash here. Dash, 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 dash. There you go. Bam, Koa dead. Good pick. Look for the Vivian first. Nice. Now you just heard an Andrew shoot. You're not killing the Rom while he has CDs. Look for the Andro. Andro. Look for Andro. It's stunned here. Andro kills your Barrick. Don't use your dash that early. You have a shield. I prefer you to use your shield so you can get out, so you can cleanse caught and start healing yourself with shots, and then you can have your dash to get out or use afterwards. Because yeah, you dash really early here. You almost have your ult. Make sure you stay on point. You have your ult, so don't be afraid to use it. You are half HP. Really good ult. I don't know if you did that on purpose, because for one, as an Ashe player, I really don't do this too much. But well, at least on this map. But hitting your head is a really good tool for Ashe ult, and I didn't know that this was a solid part you can hit. If you did know that, that's an amazing play. That's a really good slam. Got 2 stuns, and yeah, really good ult value. Andrew should die here. Nice, good pick. Genos killable. Nice. Gotta work on hitting them dashes, brother. Look at Vivian. Should die here. Nice.
Enemy killing spree.
Good pick. That's a good stagger. Nice. Now you need to pick an area to defend. It's ranked, so you're not going to have a clear way of defending, but as an off-tank player, I think I typically defend either here or the left side, depending on where my main tank goes. But it doesn't really matter. As long as you're covering a lane, and everybody else covering a lane, you're fine. Probably could have walked up that Vivian, but your team's playing kind of slow. But Maeve ends up walking at her, and you get the punish for her anyways here, which is really good because you just popped her ult. I think I'm seeing a lot too is that you're jumping and shooting. I'm pretty sure Ashe has mid-air and accuracy, so keep that in mind. I don't jump too much. Rom doesn't get touch here, that's good. Good shield for your Maeve there, keeping her alive. Teamwork makes the dream work. Dream work. I don't think you need to dash there. Dashing doesn't accomplish anything there, so don't dash. Let it be efficient with your CDs. Pick up the Genos. You're pushing cart, which is good, while also putting damage into the Rom. Rom should die here. Nice. Alright. Now as an Ashe, I like to play in 2 spots, depending on their comp and what I'm running. The 2 spots I like to play in as an Ashe are here and here. This spot over here primarily if I have Slug Shot. Well, this spot over here if I'm battering Ram or things like that. But yeah, so you can either play here or here, depending on what you have, what they have. Since you do have a Maeve, I really like playing over here. Because it allows you and the Maves to hold an area and have sights into their backline. You have like a blaster or something, like for example you have a dredge. Depending on how you want to play, either you can play here with the Mave or you can play here with the dredge. But yeah, just pick one and make somebody's life easier. Well, there we go. You always have your ult. It's a minute 50, so you could use your ult to push this to push it in here if you needed to. I wouldn't have ulted that early. I would have used your dash, right? I think the cart's way too far. They're not even pushing it. If I were you, instead of ulting there, since you got lifted, I would have just dashed out. I would have just dashed right into here. Right? And now you're in a safe area that you can play from. I think you were a little too trigger happy on your ult, but it ends up giving you value. So right here is when I think it's okay to try to farm tanks because you need to build your ult here. Shield. I would start shielding and walking out. Yep, go over ult to get out. Now you're fine. I throw down your shield now. Throw your shield. Oh, there you go. Koa should die. Aw, unfortunate. Good pick. You must have your ult back too. Remember, Rom's not gonna die. Don't look for the Rom. Look for other things. Down cart, you're not getting out. Yeah. You have credits. Make sure you're buying stuff, and you're dead. There you go. You got caught 3 and got Resil 1. I think Resil's okay. I think because of the Genos, it's fine. Hope you got out of the grab or a little earlier. You could have invested in a Master Riding as well, which might have been better, in my opinion. Because Genos Script it's not a hard CC, you know? It's not going to do too much to you. So I think investing in the Master Riding might have been the more value. See here, good angle, start walking in. I would have got a little closer before I shielded, but that's fine. Ignore the Rom, kill the Koa slow. Oh my god. Don't ult here, don't ult. Oh, you got LOS that. You're probably gonna, you have shield, so you might be okay. Yeah. So yeah. I definitely would have focused on the Koa. Koa was killable. He ended up dying anyways, and you could have shoved down mid. You're, like I said earlier, you're just focusing Rom way too hard, and he's not gonna die. So, like I said, I would like to see you go middle, but you go right side this time. So, see what happens? So, you went right side assuming that Vivian would be here. She's not. Like I said, I just prefer you to go middle. But Maeve ults here, right? So, that means nobody can see. I want you to use this time. Yeah, this is really good. Use this to mount as close as you can. This is actually perfect. Beautiful. Pops her ult. Oh, that Genos ult. That was nuts. That Genos is a fragger, dude. But good pick. You played that perfectly. Maeve ulted. It gave you an opportunity to go in with your mount. You did. You didn't use your ult. That's perfect. That is picture perfect. Would have been better if you didn't lose your Maeve, but hey, you can't have everything. I hear you're ignoring the Rom, which I like. Go. Okay. So, this is a good ult. Well, I don't know how you keep hitting your head on these weird ass spots, but I like it. But a thing that you can do as an Ashe is you can hit the Andro and then start walking at the Genos, right? And what typically will happen is either the Andro's gonna run away, right, and give you a free fight with the Genos, And then if he gets too far away, you can turn for the Andro again. But what happens a lot is it's like you start walking at the Genos, and in the Andro's head, he's like, oh, I can shoot him. So he starts shooting you in the back, and then you hit your head in here, and then you stun them both. You know? So sometimes you can look for plays like that too. But that play you gotta pick, so I'm not even gonna worry. I look for the Koa pick here. Koa. Look for Koa. Oop. Vivian, focus Vivian. Ignore the ROM. Nice. So he's gonna run away. You're not gonna be able to catch him. Turn around. Look for something else. Oh, he came back into you. That's fine. Oh, but you're forcing your dash. All right. Yeah. So right there's where you need to assess, like, if you really, because in our reality, a smart general he shouldn't run into you there, but he does. You put a few shots into him maybe, and then you turn. But you committed on him way too hard there. Oh, shield. Your girl was almost back. I'd back up here. Wow, good pick on the Genos. This is fine. Shield. It's fine. She's not doing that much damage to you. I just wanted you to mitigate the damage from the Vivian, so just shield and walk past it. See how much time he's buying, and then he gets out still. Look at his health. It just shot right back up. So all that time you spent watching him spin in circles and shooting him, you could have been getting in position to dive the Vivian. If that makes any sense. You should have killed this. Whoa. A good thing to do here is when you make dives like that and it comes down to like a box here, I want you to think really hard, right? So because this comes down to decision making. So imagine the Genos is here and you're here, right? You have two options. You can go left to try to get him, or you can go right. What you need to think, and it needs to be quick, is if I were the Genos, where would I want to go? Not where can I go, because he can go here, he can go here, he can go here, he can go here. You know, if you were the Genos, how can I get to a spot to where I'm safe, and how can I get back to my team? And that's going to be this way, right? So knowing that information, you should swing this way, right? Because if you force him this way or this way, you push him out of range. Or if you force him this way, I'm pretty sure you're forcing him back into your team. Let me just turn. Yeah. Yeah. So like, yeah. So he's still on your side, right? He wants to go this way. So keep that in mind. Stop jumping. Shoot. No jump. If that's a problem you have, but play some casuals and unbind your jump key, or make it something that you can't press, right? If that's a problem for you, because you shouldn't be jumping as much as you are. Look for Viv. Vivian. Nice, it's fine. Good stun. If you need to, you can back up here and heal out of combat. Nice, yeah. You don't have to keep fighting this. Then like Rover's back, you can get back into this. Rom will die here. Nice. Now get in a position to zone. Koa has ult. You're not killing him. Ignore him. Oh, if only you had dash. Yeah, that man whooped your ass. Grover should have ulted for you or something. That's crazy. Koa actually popped off there. A good ult by Maeve. But Grover's in the wrong spot. He's gonna die here. He's forced to ult. You're coming back now? That's a lot of morale boost shit. I like it though. Good touch. You don't have any CDs. Yeah, so gotta react quicker and get into positions to set up for dives. You stood on point too long, and Koa just engaged on you, and you didn't have anything to run away. So he just bullied you. Oh, so I think Master Riding might be a little more value than morale. I like the morale boost, but Depending on what do they have? They have master ridings, right? So you want to at least match theirs. Especially if you've been dying a lot. You're back now. I'm dashing in. Can't do much about that shatter, whatever. It happens. If I'm playing Ash, I like to play from here. If my whole team, I like to play from here. Because, especially if they don't have like a flank. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to kind of be like annoying and can't fly through the door? What? It allows you to harass here, and then you have two exits, right? You have that door, and then you have this door to, you know, so you can come in here and you can start fighting. You can retreat this way, you can retreat that way, and they can't follow you unless they're super close, you know. So they're like safe peaks. But I like to play in that room there, when the choke's there, and then if you have to, you just rotate here and play here. But I like playing there if I have an aggro DPS because it's really nice to be able to just kind of like pinch whenever you want. Minute 48. Honestly, if you want, you could ult. Good pick. Shield, shield, shield. Shield! I don't think you guys got that. I think they capped this.
Enemy killing
Yep.
spree.
Yep. When you were fighting that right there, you kind of pushed the Andro out. You didn't need to keep chasing him. He was one shot. He wouldn't have kept fighting. I would have just insta ulted here. I would have just jumped back, used my ult to get back here and fight this. 200 credits. Do I smell master writing?
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
I do not. There's the Vivian. No! Ignore him. Go get yourself a Vivian. Nice jump. You're better at that than I am, not gonna lie to you. I suck at making these jumps. Oof. Janos, underneath you, Janos, you can hear him. Nice. Looking for the Koa. Ram's not gonna be killable. Ignore Ram. Look at Koa, he's one. Nice. There's a Vivian behind.
Enemy killing spree.
Andrew just dashed up and ulted. You hear the Genos? Alright, yeah, don't blink. You know where they're all at. Right here, you're wasting time here. You're giving them free space. Genos no lift. Genos should die there. Oof, you almost walked into that. That would have been rough. You have your ult again. Start walking up to Vivian. You should catch this with no problem. Don't ult there. You've already won the fight. You don't need to get a stun here.
Enemy killing spree.
You could have used the next fight to like instantly win the fight. Oh, he's letting you in. Careful with that though. You could get punished for it. Don't dash! No, he's killable. Oh, he died anyways. Oh, thank God. Damn, bro. Finish your kills. Kill the Genos. Man, just dashed in. You're reckless. Andrew's just floating. You almost have your ult here, minute 56. If I were you, I wouldn't use my ult here because you're gonna need it for mid. Oh, don't ult there.
Enemy killing spree.
Now you have to earn it back.
Enemy double.
I think Ash ult's so good on mid fights. Look for Vivian first. Vivian first. The ring around the Rosie. Look at this. She gets away. It's unfortunate. Yeah, you don't need to back up farther than this, I think. Oh, and you shot. No, you probably could have healed out of combat.
15 seconds remaining.
Ugh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Vivian's here. You don't have any CD. She's gonna bully you.
3, 2, 1.
Dead. Yeah, so I definitely want to save my ult there so that you would have had it for mid fight. Now you're gonna have to earn. You have to earn 40% to even be. You know. Let's see. You got 500 credits. What do you buy? Master riding. Nice.
Capture point spawning
A
in
little
15
late, but I like it.
seconds.
All right. Okay, here you go. This is what I wanted to see the whole game.
5,
Find Vivian. Find Vivian. You know where she's at now?
2,
Nope. I'm not focused on her though. You need to pressure the Vivian. You got a channels pick. Oh, that would have been a sick dash to hit it though. Gotta make sure you can hit your head when you ult in those times. And maybe the pick here, I think. Hopefully, good job. Maybe's been practicing being a janitor. All this damn cleanup.
enemy killing spree.
For the Genos.
Enemy killing spree.
Vivian. Oh, she's gonna get blown up here. Vivian! Vivian! Make sure she. Oh my. You keep letting her go. Koa dead. Vivian dead. Ram should die here. Big dead. Now you have your ult, so you can kind of like hard zone here. So like you can like just bully people on the right side. Like I don't want you to be afraid of kind of just like being aggressive here. I'll throw your shield into the wall. Throw your shield into the wall. Throw your shield into the wall. Oh. I would have held out a little longer probably. Because now you're gonna die. Oh, never mind. They're not gonna commit onto you.
Escort the payload. Defend the payload.
I'd have let them get a little closer, but that all works regardless. There you go, nice. Oh, you good? Man, I had to take a sip of water. He said, I'm thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty.
Enemy ramp.
Alright. Wasn't too bad. I would have held on to my ult, though, just for the possibility of being able to, like, win it without it, but... Yeah. Because they really can't shove into you, right? Because if they shove, let's say, like, you know, like... You throw your shield down, like you come here, you throw it into the wall, and you just spam, spam. If they go underneath you, you just follow them in. If they don't, you back up, you play here, and then you fucking hit your head here, and voila. Good focus. Ignore the ROM now, look for something else.
Enemy killing spree.
You are lucky that did not hit you.
Enemy killing spree.
You're so focused at the wrong guy. Oh, man. Oh my god. I'm going now. You have ult, so I'd help your yeah. Oh. Good pick. That's fine. You zoned her out here. You don't really need to force anything. Try to help your team create space here. Got a minute left.
Enemy ramp.
Yeah, don't use your ult here. You're probably not gonna push this. Shoot now. Nice.
Enemy killing spree.
Getting a free push here. This is nice. Their tanks are really far back. You're gonna get a lot of free push off of this.
Won't hold back. 30 seconds.
Honestly, if I were you, I would have kept pushing the cart because Koa would have died no matter what, right? So just keep pushing cart so that
Enemy killing spree.
that stagger on the Koa means more. Because if that cart would have got to the other choke and you were still dead, that would have been insane. You know, now they still have a fight because they still have the bend.
15 seconds remain.
I don't like that ult.
9, 8,
There was no need to use it. You didn't get a stun. All you did was kind of like
2,
sit in the area.
overtime. Enemy killing spree.
That's a really huge pick by your Maeve. I'd hope burn tanks now. Hoop him back. Hoop him back. Hoop him back. Remember that you can dash out of lifts. Oh, I don't know about all that. Vivian's back. Good root. Oh, you put your shield out next. Nice. Good job closing it. Look at Vivian. Nice.
Enemy double kill. No bond greater than 3 million.
Boop him away. Boop him away. Boop him away. Nice. He's forced to use his dash to get back, and it's too late. Good job. All right. So, what can we learn from that game? Understanding what you should be doing, right? Who you should be getting onto, understanding how what your playstyle should be, when and when you shouldn't ult, and buying items. I think Mash Riding is one of the most broken items right now because it's so cheap and it gets so much value. So definitely buy more of that. But you played pretty alright. Near the end of the game, you started fixing up and looking more for the Vivian, which you should have been doing from the beginning. But hey, however long it takes you to do it, you did it, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it for all of this. The only other advice I can get you is keep playing, keep grinding, and keep playing what you want to play, man. Enjoy the game to its fullest. Don't play what you think you have to play. Play what you want to play. Play the roles you want to play. Because at this point everything works. So yeah. But yeah, hope you learned something. Peace out, everybody.